Okay, what is a discussion or any assignment without a rubric? Now let's learn how to create a rubric in Canvas for our discussion. So we're going to go into our course and click on discussions, and you should see the discussion that you created. And what you want to do is you want to click the widget for settings and then choose add rubric. And we're going to call this rubric the same name as the assignment. Now that we've done that, we want to have criteria for grading. So what I always like to do is I like to have a task, and I'm just going to say student answers all questions from the discussion. Then I like to have content, and I'm going to say student uses resources and RAPP writing format to answer questions accurately and completely. And last, I'm going to have a criteria for neatness. So I always try to use just 3 categories for grading. Did you do it? Did you do it right? Is it neat? Okay, keep it simple. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to assign points, and the points will be your decision, but I also like to base it on the number of discussion questions that I give and whether I require students to respond to their peers. Okay? Make sure that you click use this rubric for assignment grading. It will make your life so much easier later. Now we're going to choose create rubric, and it's going to ask you if you want to change the assignment points to match what you placed in when you created this discussion. And you always want to click change and then create rubric. So now this assignment has a rubric. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice a little bit using that rubric by going to settings and choosing student view. And then I want you to go to discussions, and you're actually going to enter a response. And this is good practice for you because you want to know what your students have to do. So they have to enter their reply and hit post reply. And now you're going to leave student view, and you're going to open your SpeedGrader, and you'll see that you have a student response, and you can view rubric. And if the student did everything right, you would just click full marks, click save, and bam, the work is graded. If the student is missing their neatness, then you can go to 0 marks. And sometimes, depending on the severity of a student's mistake, I will give partial marks, and all you have to do is just type the number of points you want to give into the points box and click save. So now you have learned how to create a rubric and also how to use SpeedGrader